Hi guys, Showmofo here. Welcome back to our Robocraft for beginners, and we're back in with the second part of our building our first bot from scratch. Okay, now so far we've laid out a little frame, so we've got a nice wheelbase. We've got a little bit of this kind of stuff. It's known as triforcing, I believe. Although saying that, triforcing can be used to describe lots of different things. So this is just using prisms to limit the spread of damage. So this is a great start, but we're going to need some weapons, and we need to get cracking on with this. So let's carry on. Okay, so I think we're going to want to bring this out along here, and again I'm just putting these cubes in to make it easier to put the prisms I want in place. Oops. Handily, any blocks that are unconnected from your bot will be shown in red, and I'm going to place you there, you there. In fact, I'm going to place how are we having this? Tricky. I think we'll have it this way around. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on the front. Oops. Haha, not having any luck with this. Let's just get rid of that chap. Okay, and we don't need that guy to be like that. And we're going to do the same here. Let's change that around. I'll place actually just for neatness sake. Let's have it this way around. And let's do the opposite on this side. Okay, now that's not too bad at all. We've got a nice large frame to put our weapons onto. We're going to want to protect our wheels, and what we're going to do is we're just going to build this up. I'm going to place that like that, so it looks like it's all square from the outside, but it's in fact not. I'm going to place you that way round. And then I think we're going to round off the corners here. And again, that will just decrease the weight ever so slightly, which will be great for us. Now let's just copy this to the other side. Okay, that's pretty good. Now what we're doing is we're going to build up the outside to cover over the pilot seat, and this is what's called spacing, which means that the damage can pop through but then can't really channel through anything to any of the important things like our pilot seat. Okay, let's have this guy here, this guy here. We're going to round off these corners as well. How did I have that? Ah, he's off this way. There we go, and this chap goes that way. Okay, and then we can start filling out and coming in a little bit, I think. So for these corners we're going to use the tetra. And you can save yourself a lot of time by, rather than going backwards and forwards to the inventory with the cube button, you can just use your middle mouse button to click on these cubes here and select the cube that you want to use. Oopsie daisy. Alrighty then, now we've got a little bit of a problem here because we can't place our prisms how we want on top of this one. But what we can do is place a cube here, and then a cube here, and then we can pop it in how we like, and then take those cubes away and everything's just fine. Takes a little bit more time and effort, but the results are well worth the that extra little bit of time to get it how you want it. And there we go, that's how you get those across there. Now on here, we could actually add a little bit more. Will we fit one in under there? No, we can't fit one in under there. So what we might do is place something like that. And then I think what we'll do here, just to make it look nice actually, we're just going to add an inner there. And there. And then, let's see. I think I'll pop one here and one there. That's awesome. Okay, so we had our inners there. Now again we're going to have the same problem. Oh no, the inner is okay to place like that. No, it's not. Yeah, sometimes you need to have the right thing placed to get the inner in. The same with the prisms, so it just takes a little bit more effort. What have we got here? We've got two of those coming out on either side of this. Okay. And that comes up. Oh, a little bit of lag there, not sure what caused that. Now then, these blocks here need to be inners, so. There we go. And then we can just get rid of these guys. That's great. Let's do the same for this. And we'll just middle mouse click on that. Place you there. Place you there. Get rid of all of this. Pop you there like that. And all of this is to protect this joining block here, where the wheel comes on and could possibly be blown off if those cubes are taken out. Okay, now that's not looking too bad at all. We just need to fill in this gap here. Oops. Never mind. There we go. And that's looking quite splendid. Awesome stuff. Okay, let's just fill in these last few little gaps. Okay, that's pretty awesome. And now what we can do is start making this look like it's flush, and this will give the appearance that the entire craft is solid cubes, whereas in fact it will be a lot lighter and will spread the damage out a lot better than if it actually was made of solid cubes. Oh, we've got these little guys here as well. And the difference this makes is quite substantial to how your craft will take damage. What should happen is small chunks of your craft will be blown apart, but you won't actually lose the whole bot in one or two strikes. It should have just little chunks that break off rather than taking huge sections of your craft out and taking vital gear out. Now, when I come to place weapons on this, there's no real need to tie stuff in at the moment. We only have one armor type. So, for the time being, I won't be tying much into the design. It'll just be all in. If I was using two different types of armor, I would probably tie in the weapons to some higher tier armor in another part of the design. But we'll get to that when I've unlocked some spanky new armor for us. Okay. Now we can't build on anything over here, so what we'll do is we'll just pop this like this. Now, is that actually high enough? No, we can't build anything into there just yet. So what we're going to do is, and this is a good part of spacing techniques, is I think we'll come back to here, maybe here. This should be enough to fit some weapons on. What I might actually do is build this part up. Pop an inner on there. Oh, we might actually do the same at the back. And this is what we call spacing. So there's a layer gap here between. It looks like a solid hull, but actually there's going to be a layer of spacing in between. And we're just going to do the same thing here. I'm going to use these prisms. Prisms really are your friend. You want to be using them as much as possible. The advantages are really fantastic. And we've run out of cubes. Oh, I'm finally going to get to spend some RP, so we're just going to press C. And these don't cost much at all. So, we're going to be using a lot of these. I'm just going to spend 80 on those. That's a lot. I probably should have seen how much the weapons cost, but if it comes to it, we can always use the front-mounted weapons, which are free, after all. Okay, and there we have a very nice tank design to put some weapons onto. And I think we'll do that in the next video. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'll see you next time. Good luck with your endeavours in Robocraft. Have fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.